princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Romance Better Than Eyes Hanbok eyeshadow palette. I picked this one up last year and I just didn't get time to finish the review last year. And then I had to move house and it's been quite a wild ride. So I'm back today to talk about the eyeshadow palette that has been slightly forgotten. I did pick this up with the rest of the Hanbok collection, aside from the glassing water tints, which I'm still kind of debating on purchasing. I loved the other lip tints, but I kind of just, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I get the glassing tints from the Hanbok collection or should I just leave them and move on? I have bought but haven't received yet the Etude House Milky Year Shadow and Blush. They didn't put out much for that collection, as well as the Innisfree Camellia series as well, which is new, which I'm so excited to try because the blushes look like tiny little flowers, but I digress. In this review I'm going to talk about the product description, packaging, swatches, eyeshadow looks, and then final thoughts. So if you'd like to skip to any of those, please do so now. So for this one, the product description says, Romance Eyeshadow Quad gets a Hanbok-inspired revamp with 4 delicate yet arresting shades in both matte and glittery formulas. Infusions of opal pearl glitter ensure an extra sparkly look perfect for the festive season, while highly adherent formula provides a smooth and long-lasting finish. Comes in 2 color combinations, the earth-toned dry willow flower and the party-ready dry violet. The packaging of this product is very small and sweet. It has a clear top that has a little bee flower and the Romance label on the top, and then it has the 4 colors in the middle. On the back side of the palette, it is a really nice pretty purple color. I do believe that the other palette has a corresponding color on the back as well, so even if you were to stack and store these sideways, you would know which palette you were picking up. Inside there are 4 colors. You have 4 mattes and then 1 shimmer. It's quite a nice variety of colors, and of course I did get the shade number 2 Dry Violet. So the first shade is called Ash Violet, and this one is a really pale sort of purple. It almost looks a little bit grey, which I guess where the ash maybe comes from in the name, but I find this one really helpful for the crease. I do prefer lighter, more subtle colours, so this one works well for me. The second shade is called Violet Purple, and in the pan this one looks like it's going to be a little bit more brown, but I find this one quite purple. I actually find it a bit more pigmented than the actual picture on the website says or shows as well, which is really interesting. This one works really well in the outer third for me. The third shade is called Sparkling Purple, which again is much more pigmented than the pictures on the website are showing it to be. It's really beautiful. I actually like this one a lot. You can wear it really sheerly or you can pack on the colour like I've done here as well for a little bit more glimmer. The last shade is called Mood Violet, which is a really cool toned brown. This one, it looks like it's a purple mixed with brown, which works well for the palette, and again it doesn't really look like what the actual swatches look like, but it's darker. Still looks really nice in conjunction with the other colours though. I'm going to use this one in the crease, this one in the outer third, this one over the lid. So overall, I feel like I need to give this palette a little bit more love before I decide if I want to pass up or keep it, but there are a few things that I can tell already. The first being that it is nice and easy to use and it's really cohesive. So all of these shadows go together. Of course, because it is a quad, it would be pretty hard to mess that up, I would say, but you can make really cohesive looks with all of these colors. I didn't get a huge amount of use out of the darkest color here. I tended to use this slightly lighter colour in the outer third and maybe just a little bit of this one, and then this colour here was like a little bit too light. So I feel like for me personally with my own skin tone, they weren't perfect, but they were really nice. I did really like this glittery colour though. In terms of purples, I haven't had the best luck finding purple eyeshadows, which makes me resistant to letting this go to someone else because I just don't have any other purples. However, I feel like I could probably get a better purple toned eyeshadow quad or a better purple toned eyeshadow palette, or just something that features some purple colours in it that I would like more. I feel like this one is slightly too dark for me. I do tend to wear very light everyday makeup. This is a nice soft peach makeup that I have on today, so I feel like it's not as suited to me and my lifestyle as another palette could be. This doesn't mean it's a bad palette, and in all I think that the quality of the palette was really nice. I certainly didn't have any problems using it. I just found that I was resistant to using it because the colours were darker, and the lighter colour, it didn't really work as well with like just the shimmer. So if you think about like the makeup look that I have on today, this is just a light peach colour all over the lid with a bit of glitter in the centre, and that is a good example of like my everyday makeup. It's not very dark, it's not very out there. I don't wear eyeshadow a whole lot, so I like to keep the palettes that are lighter and easier to use. Hopefully that makes sense. However, I did really enjoy trying it out. I do like Romance eyeshadow palettes, and so I like the quality. I like the packaging of it as well. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get the use out of it and give it the love that it deserves. However, I would recommend it if you really like the colours and you're looking for a nice little eyeshadow quad in purple, which I think is really pretty. So thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!